top 5 richest people in the world. Billionaires play a pivotal part in helping impact the world, from political opinions to social and profitable reforms. Forbes puts the list of billionaires in the world at still, only a sprinkle, 10 to be exact, presently have $100 billion or further in net worth. Multitudinous of these billionaires are authors of technology companies, with importance of their wealth wrapped up in the companies they started. 1-2. Note that multitudinous billionaires are tested differently or not at each on their wealth, given that importance of their earnings are unrealized, meaning they've not sold any stock or equity, and thus, haven't had to pay impositions yet. As well, while some billionaires hold several billion bonds in cash, multitudinous also have investments in private means, analogous as private companies, real estate, or other public companies. But since importance of the top billionaires' wealth is wrapped up in public equity, their net worth can change a lot from time to time. For illustration, Elon Musk, author and CEO of Tesla, and the richest person in the world as of Dec. 8, 2021, has seen his net worth increase by $122 billion time to date as of Dec. 8, 2021, thanks in large part to the increase in Tesla shares, with shares of Tesla up over 46 time to date as of Dec. 8, 2021, 314. Below are the 10 individualities presently considered the flush at the time of streamlining this composition. Dec. 8, 2021, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. 1. Elon Musk. Age 50. Residence Texas. Co-founder and CEO Tesla. Net worth $278 billion. Tesla ownership stake 23. Other means space exploration technologies. Elon Musk has had his hands in several different companies over the times. Originally enrolled at Stanford University, Musk committed his attendance to launch Zip2, one of the foremost online navigation services. A portion of the proceeds from this shot was also reinvested. An online payment system that subsequently became PayPal. While both of these systems were eventually sold to other companies, Musk has maintained his status as CEO and lead inventor of his third design, Space Exploration Technologies, which aims to make space exploration more affordable. 8. In 2004, Musk became a major funder of Tesla Motors, which led to him being retroactively declared a co-author and his current position as CEO of the electric vehicle company. 9. In addition to its line of electric buses, which includes sedans, sport-avail vehicles, and the Cybertruck announced in 2019, Tesla also produces energy storage buys, machine accessories, wares, and, through its accession of SolarCity in 2016, solar power systems. 1011. In 2020, Tesla's stock price endured an astronomical swell, rising over 740, helping push Musk to the top spot among billionaires. In December 2020, Tesla joined the Sandamp P500 that same month, the largest company added thus far. 12. In 2016, Musk founded two further companies, Neuralink and The Boring Company, with him serving as the CEO of the former. Neuralink is developing brain-machine interface bias to help individualities suffering from bonhomas and potentially allow stoners to mentally interact with their computers and mobile bias. 13. The Boring Company, meanwhile, develops boring machines for drilling culverts for underground public transportation systems, which would palliate business in major cosmopolises. 14 It also sold a handheld flamethrower. 152 Jeff Bezos, age 57, residence Washington, author and executive president Amazon, net worth $202 billion, Amazon ownership stake 11, other means Blue Origin, The Washington Post, and $16.1 billion in cash 18. In 1994, Jeff Bezos inaugurated Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle. Shortly after he abnegated from the hedge fund Mammoth.e. Shaw. 19 He would originally pitch the idea of an online bookstore to his former master Davide Shaw, who wasn't interested. 20 Though Amazon.com originally started out dealing books, it has since morphed into a one-stop shop for everything under the sun and is arguably the world's largest retailer. At any rate, it's hard to dispute its tone description as the Earth's most customer-centric company. 21 Its pattern of constant diversification is apparent in some of its unexpected expansions, which include acquiring Whole Foods in 2017 and launching its own hardwired untoward drugs in Aug. 2017.2223. In 2020, Amazon's share price soared on the heightened demand for online shopping as lockdowns forced consumers to stay home. Shares were over 76 in 2020. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO of the e-commerce mammoth and transitioned to his new part as its supervisor chairman. Bezos originally took Amazon public in 1997 and went on to become the first man since Bill Gates in 1999 to achieve a net worth of further than $100 billion. 2526 Bezos's other systems include aerospace company Blue Origin, The Washington Post, and The Time Timer, also known as The Long Now. 2728 On July 20, 2021, Bezos, his family Mark, aviation settler Wally Funk, and Dutch pupil Oliver de Men completed Blue Origin's first successful crewed flight, reaching an altitude of just over 62 country miles before levee safely. 2930 3. Bernard Arno, age 72, residence Paris, France, CEO and chair LVMH, net worth $170 billion. Christian Dior ownership stake 97.5. Other means Moelis and Damp. Company equity, Hermes equity, carry for equity, and $9.05 billion in cash 3,132. French public Bernard Arnault is the chairman and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. This business owns some of the biggest brands on earth, including Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. 33 The maturity of his wealth, still, actually comes from his massive stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that controls 41.2 of LVMH. 34 His shares in Christian Dior SE, plus and fresh 6.2 in LVMH, are held through his family-held holding company, Group Familial Arnault. 32 An architect by training, Arnault's business chops came apparent while working for his father's construction establishment, Snares Vinyl, which he would take control of in 1971. He subsequently converted Ferrets Vinyl to a real estate company named Fabrina Link. In 1979 Arnault remained Farinal's chairman for another 6 times, until he acquired and reorganized luxury goods maker Financière in 1984. Eventually dealing all of its goods other than Christian Dior and Le Bon Marché. 36 He was invited to invest in LVMH in 1987 and came the maturity shareholder, chairman of the board, and CEO of the company 2 times subsequently. 3735 4. Bill Gates. Age 66. Residence Washington. Co-founder Microsoft Corp. Net worth $137 billion. Microsoft ownership stake 1.3. Other means Cascade Investment LLC, $55.7 billion in cash. 38. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to work alongside his nonage friend Paul Allen to develop new software for the original microcomputers. Following this design success, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his inferior time and went on to plant Microsoft with Allen. 3940. In addition to being the largest software company in the world, Microsoft also produces its line of particular computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, provides dispatch services through its exchange Gerson, and sells video game systems and associated supplemental buys. 414243 Originally Microsoft's star software architect, Gates subsequently transitioned to the part of chairman in 2008. He would join Berkshire Hathaway's board in 2004.44. He stepped down from both boards on March. Bill Gates has much of his net worth wrapped up in Cascade Investment LLC. Cascade is a privately held investment vehicle that owns a variety of stocks, analogous as Canadian National Railway, Deere, and Republic Services, as well as private investments in real estate and energy. 2000. Gates' 2 philanthropic associations, the William Gates Foundation and the Gates Learning Foundation, were mingled to produce the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, of which he and his ex-woman, Melinda Gates, are CEO-speakers. 4748 Through the foundation, he has spent billions to fight polio and malaria. 49 Also, he pledged $50 million in 2014 to help fight Ebola. 50 As of 2021, the foundation has spent further than $1.9 billion to combat the COVID-19 epidemic. 51 In 2010, alongside Warren Buffett, Bill Gates launched the Giving Pledge, a campaign encouraging rich individualities to commit to giving the majority of their wealth to philanthropic causes. 52 Of note, Bill and Melinda Gates announced plans to dissever on May 3, 2021. 5. Larry Page. Age 48. Residence California. Co-founder and board member Alphabet. Net worth $131 billion. ABC Power stake 6. Other means $14.4 billion in cash. 53. Like several tech billionaires on this list, Larry Page's claim to fame got its launch in a council dorm room. While attending Stanford University in 1995, Runner and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the idea of perfecting data birth capabilities while piercing the internet. The Brace cooked a new type of quest machine technology they dubbed Backrub, named after its capability to anatomize backing links. From there, Page and Brin went on to plant Google in 1998. With the former serving as CEO of the company until he stepped down in 2001.5455. Google is one of the largest internet quest machines on the earth, accounting for further than 92% of global online quest requests. 56 in 2006, Google expanded by copying YouTube, the biggest platform for user-submitted vids. 57 also, 2008 saw the release of the first mobile phone exercising the Android operating system, which was originally developed by Android Inc. Before Google acquired the company in 2005.5859 moment, Google is an attachment of Alphabet, a holding company for which Runner served as CEO from 2015 to 2019. Runner is also a founding investor of Planetary Resources, a space exploration and asteroid mining company. Originally established in 2009, the company was acquired by blockchain establishment Consensus in 2018 amid backing problems. 6162 He has also shown an interest in flying bus companies, having invested in both Kitty Hawk and Opener. Shares of Google have soared further than 70 times to date as off-deck. 2021, helping push both Runner and Brin up the billionaire list.